What's going on?
What is up?
What up, what up, what up?
Live
how's
from
everybody
Leo's
doing?
Club. How's everybody doing today?
Shit. I hope everybody's good. It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's not hot anymore.
Yes, it's nice and fresh.
Oh my god, it's very fresh. How was your day today?
It's been good. Nothing to complain about.
I mean, we could complain, but like, who would listen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. How about you?
Oh, good, good. Had a really good day today. Took the dog to the park, relaxed. The good thing is it wasn't hot, so it was like cool to be like, outside.
Yeah.
You get that warm chill going on now, so it's
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah,
And,
it's good weather now.
Oh,
It's Cali weather
fantastic
again.
weather. I can't wait for it to get colder. Honestly, I love wearing my sweaters.
Yeah. Yeah, I love winter. I can't stand fucking the summer, especially when
I fucking hate the summer.
especially how it was.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, nah, I'm good.
The thing is, I hate sweating. I hate it because I feel so sticky and gross.
Yeah.
And when it's hot, when it's like super hot, it's like that's all I do. I'm just sitting there and I'm sweating.
Yep.
I can't even eat comfortable.
Exactly.
And I mean, I shouldn't really be eating so much. But,
Yeah, you gotta cut down. You gotta cut down.
And since we're Mexican, I mean, we do this. They call it caldo weather. Even though it's like 100 degrees out.
Nah, don't even worry about it. Last time, it was like 100 and my suegra made caldo. It was like,
Yeah.
are we okay or what?
I know,
What
right?
typical Mexican families,
Yes.
My mom does the same shit, so
Oh.
I can't complain.
Do you-
They're feeding me.
Do you put the orange rice in your caldo de res?
No, I eat it on the side.
Do you eat it on the side?
Yeah.
I do like eating it on the side too, and I put the caldo in it. Like I mix
Oh,
the
okay.
caldo in. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. I like my
Yeah.
family. They put the rice in the
On the
caldo
side?
and stuff. Nah, I like to put it on the side and eat it on the side.
No, I put the just the caldo itself.
Oh,
inside-
okay.
In the rice, and I don't know why it gives it this amazing flavor. Making myself hungry right now.
You're like, shit, I'm gonna go get something to eat
I'm
after this.
After this, we're gonna go munch. Take the wife out.
That's right.
But yeah, damn, yesterday's game was
One-sided.
one-sided, but it was kind of boring.
It was. It
I'm not
was.
gonna lie, it was kind of.
I only seen half of the game. I seen from third quarter and on. And yeah, I was like, nah, it's just a boring ass game.
Yeah.
As it is, I've never liked really watching Patriots games and Jets games. They're just boring to me.
Oh yeah, they are.
Even with now, like they have Aaron Rodgers, Brees Hall's really good, Garrett
Yeah.
Wilson and stuff, but they're not like a team that I'll be like, oh, let me watch the whole fucking game.
No, definitely.
I'd rather watch just the highlights, see what happened.
Yeah, like I was watching it from the first quarter, and I stopped watching it like at halftime, and then I caught like the last minutes of the fourth here and there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen the whole third and fourth, but yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was because the Patriots weren't doing nothing. Brissett had like 98 yards only.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, their running game wasn't there. Stevenson, he really didn't do much.
Didn't do much. Holy shit.
Yeah, he had like 20 something yards.
Yeah, he was 6 for 23.
Yeah, so it's like I guess that's why. But
Yeah.
maybe the Jets against a more competitive team, it'll be more exciting to watch.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I've been wanting to watch Aaron Rodgers in that team, But yeah, it was just boring. But
It was.
Yeah,
It was very boring.
Aaron Rodgers played pretty good.
Yeah, he had a good game. Finally had a good game
Yeah.
for the Jets. He was 27 of 35 for 281 and 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
And like always, he is always takes good care of the ball.
Yeah.
Breland Allen, the rookie, 11 for 55.
Even Conklin played pretty good.
Yeah.
He was 5 of 6 for like 93 yards.
What's it called? Dude, like they had Mike Williams, 3 for 34. Alan Lazard, 3 for 48 with a touchdown.
Yeah. Brees Hall played pretty good.
Yeah, he played pretty good too. 16 for 54 and a touchdown.
And then 4 for 5 with 48 yards and a touchdown receiving.
Yeah, he did good. You know, like
Fantasy wise, those are really good numbers.
yeah, those are good numbers for a tight end. Also, I was gonna mention Conklin
Yeah,
in a PPR 5 for 93. Those are really good numbers for
Yes.
for a tight end too.
because that's like 14 points.
Yeah, it was like 14, 15
Yeah.
points, give or take. Yeah, but yeah, he did good. I mean, the Jets just out football the Patriots
Badly.
badly. Yeah, like and then I mean, don't forget Stevenson. I think he had a fumble, and
Yes.
he ended up having negative fantasy points in some leagues. Like in our league, he had -1
Yeah.
point something.
I didn't pick him up this year at all. I think I had was it last year or 2 years ago where he like was exploding and
Yeah.
playing really good.
Where
It
is
was
that one?
2 years ago, because last year he was like on and off, like he was inconsistent. But yeah, he was nowhere to be found yesterday.
Yeah, it's like where was he? Like where was that Ramondre Stevenson? I have no idea why he's just not producing anymore. Do you think he's just ran out of gas at this point?
I think so, because yeah, the Jets defense is good, but I don't think they're that good.
Yeah, I
Like-
don't think they're that good.
For him not to do nothing, and it's not like he's just been like that like last game. He's been like that since last year. I'm telling you, he had some games where he was good, but he wasn't consistent. So 2 years ago is when he was like balling, and it was like, okay, I think he took over Harris's job.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Damien Harris? No,
Damien,
Damien
yeah,
Harris.
Damien Harris.
Yeah.
Damien Harris was doing okay, but Ramondre Stevenson just as the backup just showed him why he was the number one.
Yeah,
But as soon as they proved him to be number one, and they say, you know something, we're gonna go with Ramondre Stevenson from going forward.
yes.
He just did. He pulled out Tony Pollard.
You took those words out of my mouth because I was about to say that.
He did
Yeah.
Tony Pollard.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, Tony Pollard showed everybody why he wasn't supposed to be the backup. He was supposed to be the number one, and he
Yeah.
tricked us all.
And like, I was just kidding.
Like, I was just kidding, guys.
I just wanted to get
Number
paid.
one.
I just wanted to get paid.
Just wanted to get that money, and that's it. Oh man.
And look at him now. He's not even in the Cowboys,
Yeah.
uniform.
And Zeke is back.
Yeah.
He's back with the Cowboys. So,
Which he had a good first game. Second game, he was just not there.
just
Because
showing
I
his age.
have him in 2 of my fantasies. One as my flex, the other one in the bench. And yeah,
Yeah.
He didn't produce. He didn't produce. So I was like, all right, I think it's time for him to be in the bench on both my leagues.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Just like with the Cowboys.
Yeah, exactly. I picked up Alec Pierce on one. He's been playing really good.
Yes.
I picked him up in one of my leagues, so hopefully I'll switch Elliott for Alec Pierce from the Colts. But
Yeah,
we'll see
Alec
what
Pierce-
happens.
Alec Pierce, with minimal targets and receptions, he's gaining a lot of. He had like 3 for like 56 and a touchdown. And
Yeah, last week
last week, and I mean he's producing.
he his first game he only got targeted 3 times and
Yeah.
he completed all 3 targets
Three
for
for
like 125
Yeah, 3 for 125 and a touchdown.
and a touchdown. Yeah.
And like I said, like little by little, like he's just gonna keep on getting those targets. This is, I wonder. I mean, no one's gonna beat what Jackson Smith and Jigba did last week. He had like 17 targets, 12 receptions for like fucking God knows how many yards.
Yeah.
I was like, in PPR, just on his receptions alone, that's 12 points.
Yes. Yeah, that's what you want, especially when it's like a 1 point PPR thing.
Yeah.
Because I know ours 1 point or it's
I think
less,
it's like
right?
less than a point.
Yeah, it's less, right?
For
Yeah.
reception.
I think Funday's the one that's 1 point.
I think so. Yeah.
I gave him shit last time, but I didn't remember what league it was.
Yeah.
We were talking, and I'm like, man, I hate fucking leagues that have that 1 point per reception, and he just stood quiet.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like, if he catches it 12 times but only has 20 yards, that's 14 points.
Yeah,
You know, but like,
fuck?
fuck that. So he just stood quiet, but I was like, then I was checking it out, like, oh, I guess it's his league.
Yeah.
So
and that's
Ru-
why I didn't want to switch. Like taking it back to where I was talking to a couple people from Borrachos League. They wanted me to switch up and make the points similar to
No.
Fun Day, and I'm like,
no.
why should I switch my points up when my league was there first?
And it's like to me, it's more competitive how we
Yeah.
have it in Borrachos, because that one point thing, it's like you're gonna look for that running back that catches it a lot,
Yeah,
or you're just gonna look for that receiver that is always getting thrown the ball to, which
Yeah.
is not bad, but it's like, no, let it be more competitive where you're gonna earn your points by like actually strategizing and be like, oh no, like this player's getting yards but less, like Alec Pierce. He's getting those yards with less receptions
Yeah.
or targets than somebody that, gets a
Getting
bunch of
more.
targets but less yards.
exactly. Like, for example, Alan Lazard was 3 for 48 and a touchdown. Mike Williams 3 for 34, no touchdown.
Yeah.
So see, like one of them did more with his receptions
Yes.
than the other. The other one like happened to be a touchdown.
Yeah, exactly.
And hopefully, I mean, people start noticing. I mean, Garrett Wilson 5 receptions for 33 and a touchdown finally.
Yeah.
Like he had more receptions and Alan Lazard did more damage.
Yeah, he did.
So it's like that's why I didn't want to switch it up, and I told him, I'll switch up a couple things. I'll bend a little bit, but I'm not gonna completely break and
Everything, yeah.
make it like a point for point carbon copy of his league.
Yeah,
With all
no.
due respect.
No, like we've had it like this for a while, so it's like,
Yeah.
why even change? Like nobody had really said a theme, like, until now. It's like, no, we've been playing like this for years already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm really like coming back to Thursday night's football game. I'm really happy to see Aaron Rodgers. Like finally, like playing better. He had
Yeah.
a 127.25 QBR. And
Yes.
he played great. There was that moment where him and Salah, what's it called? Like it was like an awkward moment. Like
Oh, where he
went for
tried
a
to hug.
Yeah, and he went like I guess because like they do like a chest bump thing,
Yeah,
like
the push off.
and I guess he went for that, and the other one went for the hug. So
I seen the
it
interview
was, like,
with Aaron
very awkward,
Rodgers.
yeah.
He's like, he don't like hugs.
Yeah, he doesn't like hugs and stuff. So like, it was kind of weird, like seeing him go for the hug. But I didn't know he was gonna go for the hug.
It was awkward. It was awkward.
Yeah, but it was funny. I mean, it is
Yeah,
what
because
it
you
is.
even seen Rodgers' face, like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
And then he even said it, like he's like, oh, that he always wants to have a 2-point lead, 2-touchdown lead for the defense.
Oh,
And
okay.
That's when he even told them that right there in the conference. But it's good to see him play better. Like
Yeah, well, he's back. Hopefully, he stays healthy,
hopefully.
and we know what he could do. Like
Definitely.
we've seen him for years doing this. It was just that last year, that injury, cost him the whole season,
Yeah,
and now he's back, and we'll see where he leads the Jets.
exactly. Like we'll see how far he takes them. Hopefully not too far, but hopefully far enough.
Far enough, yeah.
Far enough to show them that he's still a good quarterback.
Yes. He's what? How old is he right
I
now?
think he's like 40.
40.
Yeah, I think he's like 40, 41.
If Tom Brady was doing it at 40 something,
Yeah, he won a Super Bowl like 44.
yeah. So I'm pretty sure he still has a little bit in the tank to,
Oh, definitely.
do some
I
damage.
wouldn't doubt it. With the like, I mean, if the defense just continues to play well, they had a really good game against the Patriots, but it's the Patriots.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see what they do next week. I'm not sure who they play next week. We'll have to look at the schedule, but yeah, depending on who they play next week, we'll see how they do.
Yeah. They look good. So if they continue on playing like, especially Aaron Rodgers, he continues not throwing interceptions. His completions were there. Like he keeps doing that. I'm pretty sure whoever they're facing, it's gonna be tough for that other opponent to like give them matchups. Like there's good teams, but if they keep playing like that and their defense is solid, so
Oh yeah,
we'll see.
they looked really good yesterday.
Yes.
But yeah, and the Jets, beat on the Patriots, like we said earlier. And like if you haven't seen or
They play the Broncos next week.
oh, it should be a good game. It should be a good game for the Jets. Right away, automatically win. Automatic win.
Yeah, Bo Nix hasn't really, he's a rookie and stuff, but
Yeah, he's still new to the league.
he has no receivers there.
Jerry Judy,
Eh,
that's it.
no,
No, not Jerry Judy. My bad.
Oh,
Cortland Sutton.
Sutton.
Cortland Sutton. My bad. Jerry Judy's with the Jaguars now, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of injuries to get to.
Too many.
Too many to count. I mean, we'll give you the top ones that we feel are it. But I mean, no injury is a top injury, but
Yeah.
the most noticeable ones. I mean, you want to lead us off?
Well, George Kittle, he's doubtful with a hamstring injury against the Rams. Also Debo, same team, he's out. He's out against the Rams too. Those are two. Well, we know about him. He's in the IR list now.
Did they know already? Did they know already how bad his injury was before the season started?
I think so.
I think they did.
They just didn't want to say shit.
Jordan Mason knew it.
Yeah, they didn't want to say
He
anything.
told us. I think they knew how bad that injury was. That calf, Achilles injury.
Yeah.
I think it was bad, and I feel bad for Ruben for drafting him 1 overall. And it's funny because when I was doing the draw to see who was going to draft first, second, third, so on and so forth, he had told me a couple days before, he goes, "Oh, I've never had the first pick in the draft in your league." And it's funny because it was him and was it him and Chota that were the last two to pick, and it was 1 and 12.
I think so.
And then I'm like, whoever gets picked next is picking the next number. Is it 1 or 2, 1 or 12? And then Ruben, and then number 1, and then I'm like, so that means Chota's 12.
12.
And it was hilarious because I'm like, dude, like, what are the odds? The last two names were the last two positions, which was 1 and 12.
And it's just funny because he even said it in the group chat, like, "Oh, the Madden curse. If you know there's a Madden curse, why pick that motherfucker that's in the Madden cover? Like, bro, like, stay away from him."
I sent him what's it called? A trade request. CMC for Jerome Ford. And I was like, "Hey, you want someone that's going to be healthy right now, or someone that you don't know
You
how
don't know when-
severe
You don't
his
know when he's
injury
coming
is?"
back?
But he didn't reply, so I pulled out because I'm like, you know something, I think I need Jerome Ford.
Yeah, I don't believe in that curse, but when he mentioned it, my thought was like, "Fucker, if you believe in that curse, like, you know, he's in the yes, like, don't choose him." But yeah, there's a bunch of injuries. That's 3 receivers that the Niners are gonna miss.
Yeah, terrible. Hopefully they lost last week, so we'll see how they do this against the Rams.
Against the Rams, yeah.
But, I mean, the Rams, they're not doing so well themselves.
Yeah, they're not that healthy neither.
Who's
injured? Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp is injured.
Is Nakua
Puka
questionable?
Nacua also injured.
Nakua, yeah.
He's done for like at least. I think they put him on IR.
IR too.
Oh my God, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
and then their defense is just not there no
Oh my
more.
God! As soon as
Aaron Donald?
I was gonna say Sam. As soon as
Yeah.
Aaron Donald retired, that defense just broke.
It crumbled, yeah.
Crumbled. And I was looking at their offense. I mean, I think they just signed Quintus Cephus, something like that. Cephus, something like that. I don't know his name, but he was with the Lions.
Okay.
And I think he got I think last season he got suspended. I don't know how many games for gambling.
Oh shit.
I think it was gambling or something. I don't know like what he was doing, but yeah, it was him and some other people that got suspended.
Okay.
Some other receivers too. Like I think he was suspended during the same time Calvin Ridley was suspended.
Oh, all right.
I think it was the same time, and they just finally like, oh shit, like, he was involved in it.
Yeah.
But like I guess his suspension is over. Don't correct, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but at the same time, it's like don't fact check me. I'm not. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, like I think that was around the same time.
Oh, okay.
I believe so. But yeah, what other injuries do we have
Um,
coming up? I mean,
we
so
got
many.
Herbert.
So many.
Herbert's questionable with a high ankle sprain against the Steelers.
High ankle sprains are dangerous.
Yes, and especially if he's not 100, I wouldn't put him in. Yeah, they're playing good, 2-0. The Steelers even could make that injury worse.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
I wouldn't put him
defense.
in. If he's not 100, I wouldn't put him in. I don't know who their backup is right now, but just put him in there and just run the ball. J.K.
Wow.
Dobbins been balling the fuck out, so
Yeah.
make him your workhorse for the game. Until Herbert gets better.
Even though J.K. Dobbins didn't have an amazing game like he did week 1, he still had a good game.
Yeah,
And it's good to see him actually have good games because he was plagued with injuries with the Ravens.
yeah, he was.
J.K. Dobbins, honestly, like I'm really happy to see that he's doing really good. Because when I saw that he signed with the Chargers, I didn't believe that. I thought, well, this guy's just gonna get hurt again,
Yeah,
just like he always does.
yeah. To me, I thought it was gonna be Gus Edwards.
Yeah,
their
Gus.
their
Gus the Bus,
their number one running back.
and he took a big step backwards.
Yes, yeah. It was the other way around, and I was like, okay, but yeah, like you say, I'm glad that he's back healthy, and hopefully the whole season he stays like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a Charger fan. I'm a Charger hater, but
Yeah.
I like to see when there's good players. I like to watch them play. So
Yeah, exactly.
and J.K. Dobbins, he's been playing pretty good. So I like to see more of that.
It's like they told the Gus, they're like, "Hey, you're gonna be the starter. J.K. Dobbins is gonna be the starter."
Serious. Yeah, and to me, it's like if he's playing good like that, I want to see him play like that against us, so we could stop him and be like,
Yeah.
not here, buddy.
Not right now.
Not here, buddy.
Not right now. Speaking of the Raiders,
Max Crosby, he's questionable too.
oh man, he's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, man, he's fucking amazing. It's I believe it's a hamstring injury. He's only ankle injury. He's only questionable though, so hopefully we do see him out there. Hopefully it's nothing too bad that by Sunday he's good to go.
Yes, I hope
Um,
so. I mean, he's an amazing fucking player.
yes.
I would
Then,
not want to be on the receiving end of a tackle of his.
hell nah.
Oh, hell no. The guy's like, fucking almost 7 foot tall.
He's like 6'8", I believe.
Yeah, he's
right.
big. He's a big dude.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
big.
that's scary.
I'm 6'2", so
I'm
6'8".
5'8".
6'8" is like fuck.
God damn. Big old bear hug.
We also have Joe Mixon as doubtful. Damian Pierce is out, so Cam Akers might be their running back this weekend.
I picked them up and I dropped them because
You found somebody better.
My mind was like, Sergio, you know where this is coming from. You know how this player is.
Yeah.
You don't need to pick him up. And I did find someone better.
Okay.
I was like, nope, I'm not gonna fall for this again. Cam Akers, I'm sorry, but like, nope. I needed a tight end because Mike Gesicki's a little banged up, and
Yeah.
just in case if he doesn't play, I was like, yep, I gotta pick up
You have
somebody
somebody,
else.
yeah.
So I have somebody else.
Okay.
So I was like, I gotta pick up another tight
What'd
end.
you pick up?
I forgot. I can't check my phone right now.
Ferguson, maybe?
No, I was gonna pick up Shoemaker.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
funny because I kept on calling him Shoemaker, but then I saw his name is Shoemaker,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, okay. Like I've been pronouncing his name all wrong. I was like, all wrong. I've been pronouncing his name. And it was like I have no idea how I did that, but I'm like, all right, okay, never mind. I'm sorry about that. I mispronounced your name.
We also have another noticeable is AJ Brown out, hamstring. He was out last week. He's still gonna be out this week. That's a big loss for the Eagles, but you have Devonta Smith that needs to step it up while AJ Brown's out, just to show like, hey, I could be the number one too. Like if he's
Yes.
out, I could take over because he's really good. To me, that 1-2 punch reminds me like of Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf. They're both really good. It's like a one-on-one thing, where either one could be a number one receiver. So he just needs to step it up and like take advantage right now that AJ Brown's out and give your fantasy holders some points.
Yeah, definitely. Going back to the tight end I picked up, Brenton Strange. There you go.
Okay.
Because Evan Ingram is questionable,
Yeah.
possibly out. I'm not sure what is the degree of his injury is. But yes, Evan Ingram is hurt right now. He did miss last game, I believe.
Yeah, he did.
was out, so he might be out again this week. But yeah, Brenton Strange, I picked him up as my backup just in case Mike Gesicki misses time.
Okay.
But yes, who else is injured that we could get to real quick?
Those are the only ones I got. I know like Diablo, the linebacker of the Raiders, he's out. Christian Wilkins from the Raiders, the defensive tackle, he's out. So that's he's questionable, just like Max Crosby. So if those two are out, that's like the 1-2 punch right there, and
Yeah.
we don't know what could happen. Jordan Love, he might be out again.
I believe so. I believe they're gonna give Malik Willis his revenge game against the Titans, and I wouldn't say much of a revenge game. The Packers wanted him, and the Titans said, "Hey, like if you want him, we'll trade you. We'll trade you him." It wasn't one of those like where the Titans looked for it. It was the Packers that looked for it.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't call it a revenge game. I'll say, because I've never really hated the Titans. They have always had good players. But I hope, it's going to be a good game for him.
Yeah.
To kind of prove to him, like, maybe you should have held on to me.
A little bit longer.
Will Levis had one good game. And then after that, it was just shit everything. But they always hyped him up on that one good game.
Yeah.
And he has like 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
After that, it was just garbage. But I believe Malik Willis in the new system, he did really good last week.
Yeah, he played good. Yeah.
He didn't throw the ball a lot, but so there was this play, right? It was 3rd down, and Matt LaFleur told Malik Willis, "Why didn't you throw the ball?" And if you watch the replay, you see Josh Myers throwing up on the ball.
Oh yeah.
And he said, "Oh, Josh threw up on the ball," and he's like, "What?"
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh shit, okay."
That shit reminds me of the movie The Replacements.
Yeah, yeah. Where that one Asian dude?
Yeah, he ate all these
All
eggs.
the eggs, yeah. Like, goddamn. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't have thrown that shit either.
And he's like, "How am I gonna throw this ball? It's coming
I
to
would,
puke."
I would have fumbled that bitch. Like,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
fuck
He
this.
caught it. He's like, "Oh fuck!
Yep.
All right, what am I gonna do with
Like,
this?
I need new gloves.
I can't throw it." And he was like, you could see him like when we had the ball, he was rubbing his hands on his towel like, "Oh, like it's dirty." And then the tell him like, "Why didn't you throw the ball?" He's like, "I throw up on it." But yeah, I wanted to get to that this week. I wanted to talk about that. But yeah, hopefully Josh Myers, it was just like something like you just had to throw up. You just drank too much water. Or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why you didn't throw the ball. Man. But yeah, those were injuries. There's way more.
A lot.
way
Yeah, a lot.
more. Nico Collins, was full participant today. He's playing. Justin Jefferson, optimistic he's gonna play.
Yeah. T. Higgins, I think he's back.
T. Higgins, I heard,
Yeah,
he's
he was
back.
in full practice.
So little by little, these players coming back. But yeah, those are our injury report for this week.
Yep.
And coming up, we're gonna get you our top games this week. Coming up, we have a couple good games this week,
Yes.
and I'm very excited for them. You want to start us off?
The first one I got here is Ravens Cowboys. Ravens 0-2.
Oh, and two, they lost to the Raiders.
Raiders.
I know some Raven fans out there that are pissed.
They're like, what the fuck happened?
Like the
But-
first game, they could have won it.
Yes. This game too.
This game too.
The Raiders were down by 10 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I think
buddy.
it was like 9 minutes, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
left, and we were down 10 points. It was 23-13. So they could have kept that lead, and they could have beat us, but
Like,
Minshew just went
Yeah.
back. I heard Crosby told them, you got to start playing like the Minshew we knew from. I think he went to Florida State.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I think you need to start getting into that Minshew from Florida State. So I guess he got into his mind like, dang, this was right. Like,
All right.
what the fuck?
Shit.
Like, let's get this win.
See how good the Raiders can be with a good quarterback? I mean, they were already doing it with Carr,
2021.
but then they decided to go with the pretty boy,
Yeah,
and it just went on to shit,
yeah. 2021, we're really good. We had good players. Josh Jacobs was like, I think it was like his second year in the league
Yeah.
or something like that.
The year that he led the league in rushing.
Yeah. And then Renfro was really balling at that time. That was before
Yes.
his injuries. Like, we had a good squad, but, shit happens. This is a new season. Hopefully this year, we actually could fucking, sneak into that wild card or some shit.
That would be fucking amazing.
Yes.
That would literally be awesome. And it's possible. It's possible. It's still a young season.
Yes.
They can still get better.
I seen their next few games. They should be winnable. I think we have the Panthers next. I think we have a couple of teams that are not that great. The Broncos,
Yes.
stuff like that. But yeah, like Ravens Cowboys should be a good game. Even though the Ravens are 0-2, I don't think they should be 0-2.
Yeah.
They should have been 2-0. The Cowboys, they lost last week. They're 1-1. They both have good defenses, and they both have good offenses. It shouldn't be a blowout. It should be a really competitive game.
It should be close.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't. It's hard to predict who will win in this game. It's just the only thing that the Cowboys lack is their running game.
Yes.
Their running backs are the only thing that is going to hold them back
Yep.
because Dwindle and Ezekiel Elliott, Downdle and Ezekiel Elliott, I wouldn't start either of them. I think, Dak Prescott should have a good rushing game himself. But either one of these two running backs, non-startable for me.
Yeah. No.
King Henry, you got to start him. No matter how many rushing yards he gets,
Yeah.
no matter how many opportunities Justice Hill gets, Henry is just a must start. He always gets that goal line work. Hopefully, he just starts picking it up little by little.
Yeah. I think it's just new team. The chemistry, they got to work on it a little, and him just get his confidence, and he knows he can fucking ball it out.
Oh, dude,
You
you
know,
monster that fucking
He's 30 years old, but this motherfucker's still a beast, no matter what.
No matter what, he's fucking Derrick Henry.
Yeah, to me, I got the Ravens winning this one. I see the Cowboys going 1-2.
I got the Cowboys winning this one. I think the Ravens, they're gonna get slapped in the face late in the game and lose this game just like the way they did the Raiders.
Okay.
They're a good team. It's just that I don't think that this is their year.
Yeah.
Last year, being the number one seed did nothing.
Yeah, they didn't.
That game against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game, it was a disaster for them. Like they
Yes.
fumbling at the goal line, just not making the plays that they needed to make.
Yeah.
I don't think this is their year. They're a really good team. Don't get me wrong. They're a really good team. It's just they need work. They need to fix some things.
Yeah, little by little.
And I feel like them going 0-3 is gonna kind of like shove them in the right direction of fixing what needs to get fixed.
Okay. So you got the Cowboys.
I got the Cowboys in this one.
The next one will be Texans.
Don't get excited, Cowboys. You might lose. The next one is
the Texans against the Vikings. The only game that both teams are 2-0. They're playing each other. See who gets their first loss.
yeah.
I didn't expect the Vikings being 2-0,
Same here.
especially with Sam Darnold as their quarterback. But
He made me eat my words.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sam Darnold, sorry.
Is it him or is it that it just Justin Jefferson's that good and he catches any fucking ball anywhere?
I mean, he's making Sam Darnold look like freaking 2014 Aaron Rodgers.
Serious.
God damn.
Yeah. Should be a good game. It should. I like this matchup. I got CJ Stroud though in the Texans winning this one, even though the running backs are banged up.
Yes.
But you still have some receivers there. CJ Stroud could run the ball. Their defense has been playing really good, so that's a big plus for that team to beat the Vikings and give them the first loss.
I need Nico Collins and Tank Dell to go off in this game.
To step it up.
They need, especially Tank Dell. Tank Dell hasn't really done much, and I picked him up in, I think, the third round in Fun Day.
Yeah, I have him in I think Borrachos. I think I have him.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
got Nico
sure.
Collins in Borrachos. I picked him up in the second round.
Okay. Yeah, and yeah, Tank Dell, he hasn't really like shown much. That's why I have him in the bench.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't know if it's worth a shot
Yeah, I'm
to
like,
place him in my lineup.
so he's like, prove me wrong first.
Yeah. You know, like, I don't think, like I said, he's not worth a shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know this, but he got shot in the offseason. The only reason we joke about it is because he's okay. That's the only reason we joke around about it.
Otherwise, we wouldn't.
Otherwise, we wouldn't joke about it because, I mean, it was very serious, but
It's a sensitive era.
it's a sensitive subject, you know, touchy subject. But, like, he's okay, so we joke around about it. The Vikings, Justin Jefferson had a quad injury, I think, but he will participate in practice. Says he's gonna be okay to play on Sunday.
I think their only injury is what is it? The running back.
Yeah, Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones was banged up.
Well, him and
Yeah.
I think is it the running back or receiver? Madison.
Alexander Madison.
Yeah. No,
No,
not Madison. Is it? I just have seen it right now. Yeah, I know. He's
Aaron
he's injured
Jones,
too.
Aaron Jones might not play. There's a chance that he might not play, but everything's looking like he will.
He will.
I doubt it that he won't play. But I mean, really quick, I hate that he's talking about doing a celebration and like jumping up in the stands with the Vikings, like kind of trying to do Lambeau leap over there. And he's like, no, bro, like you can't take our celebrations with you. He was like, well, all due respect, you know, I love the guy. You know, but no. Like,
Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison?
Yeah.
Oh, the wide receiver, yeah.
Yeah, the wide receiver. He has an ankle injury. He's questionable, but not to the extent where he won't play.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones, I think he is playing. It don't show no more.
Yeah, it doesn't show up in the
Yeah.
injury report.
Yeah, so he should be good. So I think it's just Jordan Addison that's questionable still.
Yeah, Jordan Addison, I mean, out of USC, was good. I'm still waiting for him to pop off in the NFL.
Yeah,
But I mean, with Justin Jefferson there,
it's hard.
It's tough.
Yeah,
like,
it's
come
hard.
on, man. It's like you can't expect all this and stuff. And then,
Yeah,
and I'm waiting for Hawkinson to get better and come back.
I have him in one of the leagues. He's on the PUP.
I dropped him.
You dropped him.
I couldn't afford to.
I think it's on the rookies one. So I have a bunch of good guys.
Yeah.
They're just lined up. So I'm like, I could keep him and Nick Chubb right there stashed.
Definitely. I got the Texans. Obviously, I'm like,
Yeah,
Vikings.
I'm going with the Texans on
the
this.
goddamn Vikings. We're cool they in fucking hell.
Then our
Yeah.
next game would be Eagles Saints. I think that's a good ass matchup.
It's gonna be a really good game.
Yeah, Saints 2-0, Eagles 1-1. Um, Derek Carr, he's balling.
Derek fucking Carr.
He's balling. Just like I said last year, he had a little downfall. He's picking it up again, and I'm glad that the Raiders, with Minshew, they're looking okay. But I still would have kept Derek Carr instead of
Yes.
Jimmy G and O'Connell. Still, a little, Green. He's still kind of a rookie. Like I would have still kept Derek Carr, but we got Minshew now, so I'm glad that Derek Carr's playing good ball now. And with the Saints, I don't hate the Saints, so it's
Yeah.
like I like the colors.
I mean, the Saints, they're amazing. Alvin Kamara last week
He's
against
playing
the
good.
Cowboys, what was it, 188 total yards,
He's playing
4
really good.
touchdowns. I mean, they killed me. I was killed last week in fantasy. I played against Alvin Kamara. I felt
okay.
that wrath. And, oh my God, I got murdered. I mean, he didn't even spit on it. He didn't chew on it.
Straight raw.
Straight raw. Like, oh my God. Like, non-consensual. It just killed me. And, I mean, Alvin Kamara, I mean, wow. Like, welcome back.
Yeah, because he was like kind of like falling off.
He was. He was, and I regret not drafting him now. I didn't
Yeah.
know that he was going to do that in fantasy.
Yeah, I would have thought like he's gonna be averaging like from 10 to 12 points,
Yeah.
which as a running back that's not that good. But no, he's balling the fuck out.
Yeah. Then I forget what Josh Jacobs did with Derek Carr as his quarterback.
Yeah,
And they both are really good pass catching running backs.
yes,
They're really good. And I mean, last week Philadelphia had the win. All they had to do was just milk the clock,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they had it. They had it. And I don't know what happened where Saquon Barkley dropped the ball, and next thing you know, like possession Falcons, they have the ball now, and they drove down the field and they scored a touchdown.
Yes.
They won the game 22-21.
Eagles, another team like the Ravens, they got two good as running backs off season,
Yes.
and they're not showing like what we were expecting, like them blowing out teams. Especially like the Falcons, they renewed their team, but the Eagles should have smashed on them.
They should have.
Yeah, there's no reason why they shouldn't have, and they ended up losing the game.
Yeah.
The Ravens, the same thing. You got Derrick Henry. You pound the ball. You don't do that. There's
Yeah.
the consequences of it. You want Lamar Jackson to run the ball more. Like, no, you have a good running back there. You hand it off to him. Lamar Jackson, run it when you have no choice. When it's a pass play that you find nobody open, that's when you run the ball. Other than that, you hand it off to your running back.
You gotta bully that ball down.
Yeah, exactly.
Derrick Henry, just like we said earlier. And I feel like with Saquon, like he has that speed to get to the outside faster.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry right down the middle, he's gonna pound it.
Oh, yeah.
But with Saquon, he's gonna freaking cut down that corner,
Yeah. And he's gone.
and he's gone. Best acquisition in the off season, other than Derrick Henry going to the Ravens.
Yes.
I mean, the Eagles, they ran away with that one, but they needed to utilize them better. And then also utilize your receivers better. I mean, there was a lot of times where Devontae Smith was wide open.
Yeah, you have receivers. You have a good tight end. Like, there's no reason why Jalen Hurts should be struggling like this, where, he can't find the receivers. Like, no, you have good receivers. Like, I'm pretty sure they're open half of the time that you're going to look for them. Like, they're going to be open. If it's not one of your receivers, it's going to be your tight end,
Yeah. And Dallas Goedert, he's good. He's good at his craft. And then with A.J. Brown out, Devontae Smith is right there.
Yeah.
They got other ones too. I forgot his name.
from the Eagles.
From the Eagles. What's his name? The other wide receiver. What's his name? 1 second. I was like, who the hell is this guy? I was seeing what's it called? I was watching the game and then he kept on catching balls.
Jahan Dotson.
Not Dotson. The other guy.
They got Johnny Wilson, Braden Covey, and Jacob Harris. Well, Jacob Harris is on the IR.
Let me see. Nope. Okay, 1 second. Well, we'll come back to that right now. But yeah, they have receivers, and I feel like Jalen Hurts can scramble.
Yes.
He's fast. He can scramble and get out of there. And then, I mean, that's someone that, yeah, it's Britton Colby.
Kobe, yeah.
Yeah, what's it called? He can scramble and get out of there, you know, and get you those yards that you need when there's no play.
He could, and to me, it's just like, I don't know why are they struggling so much on the offense. Like,
Yeah.
Besides the fumbles and like, you know, stuff like that, it's like you guys should be blowing out teams. I know it's an early season. It's week 2 going on week 3. Well, we're on week 3 now. But you only have 2 games like on you, but you're not looking, you know, like good at all. Like you're not looking as spectacular as how I would have thought.
Yeah, you know, and what's it called? Against the Packers, it was a really close game. And then against against the Falcons, it was a close game too.
Yes.
So as they made these acquisitions where they got players, but now their defense needs to step it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Because how is your offense going to score 21 and more points, and you're 1-1?
Yeah.
You know, this is where your defense needs to step up and not allow the other team to score at all.
Exactly.
Even 1 touchdown for that defense to score, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Also, congratulations to Jason Kelsey joining the what's it called? He was in the Monday Night Football, what's it called, booth.
Oh, okay.
That he had joined them and stuff. And it was funny that whole incident that happened with him, that I guess they lost his luggage, so he had to go buy like shirts, and he bought a shirt that was like too tight. I was like, oh shit, like just like something that happened to him. It literally happened to him. But yeah, like congratulations, you know, like, and I guess I've never heard their podcast before. Him and the Kelseys, like something, I don't know what to call something Heights.
Oh yeah. Were him and Travis?
Yeah, him and Travis. I never heard it before, but
I've seen like little clips of it.
Yeah.
Like, because they show up on this Chinese app that everybody uses.
yes.
TikTok.
It's Chinese.
Yeah. I've seen little clips of it, but I've never seen a full episode of it.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
But yes.
They seem pretty funny though.
Yeah,
just like the Manning brothers. Like, you know, it's entertaining.
Yes.
They both of them they do a good job.
I like watching them when they're watching the game together.
Oh yeah.
And there's like a football game going on, and they're like commentating on
Yeah.
it. I love it. It's funny. It's funny stuff. If you guys ever get a chance to check it out, check it out. It's funny. So yeah, we both got the Saints.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the Saints. Honestly, I got the Saints.
I'm going with Derek Carr on this one.
I like the Eagles, but I got the Saints.
Yeah. Same here.
So then we go to our matchups.
Yes, sir.
We got the Packers at Tennessee.
Should be interesting.
Yeah.
Especially if Jordan Love's out.
Yes.
If Jordan Love's out, it's gonna be, I think, closer than I think.
Expected.
Yeah, because Jordan Love makes this team way better. Malik Willis, right?
Yes.
He did good last week and stuff, but yeah, if Jordan Love's not there, I think it'll be closer than what I would expect. But I got the Packers here. There has to be no way that the Packers lose against the Titans.
If you have Josh Jacobs, get ready for a monster game.
Yeah.
I see a monster game coming from him. I mean, he's like 4th in the league in rushing right now. Ramondre Stevenson could have taken the lead right now in rushing, but he had a very poor route. Very poor. So, I mean, Josh Jacobs, I mean, I could see a monster game with a lot because, I mean, Jaden Reed right now is banged up.
Yeah.
All signs point for him to play. It's just right now they don't really have a quarterback that throws the ball a lot. I think Malik Willis only threw the ball like 19 times.
Okay.
Had 13 completions, but he had a touchdown. And I mean, last week he had a good game. But if this is his revenge game, I expect him to throw the ball a little more.
Yeah,
confidence.
well, at least like 25 to 30.
He rushed a lot. He did rush a lot. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's very mobile. And
Well, fucker's young. He better be.
I would love to see. Like, it's just the team that you're on will help you out, especially because the Packers they inflict so much confidence, as I've been hearing on ESPN radio all week.
Mm-hmm.
Is that confidence that the team inflicts on you?
Yeah.
Because if you look at what's it called, for example, Bryce Young, he has zero confidence right now, and they benched him for Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
They benched this kid. No confidence. He's just out there just trying to survive. And then you look at Gardner Minshew last week, got confidence from Max Crosby.
Yes.
And he had himself a good game. And look at Malik Willis, his first game with the Packers. All week they've been telling him, "Hey, you're our guy. You're the freaking guy. We're not gonna go and get Ryan Tannehill. We're not gonna go and get so and so. You're our guy."
Yep.
And look what he did. He performed well.
And to me, sometimes it's just your teammates that give you that boost, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And to me, like, I see Bryce Young, he has, well, Adam Thielen's a veteran already. That should be guys that should be, like, pumping them up and be like, hey, don't get discouraged. Like,
exactly.
You know, go out there and do your thing. But I guess they're not them type of leaders that are going to be on their teammates, pumping them up and boosting up their confidence and stuff. So to me, I think that has a lot to do with it too. Like, your teammate has to like boost you up. Like, if you're feeling like, fuck, I ain't doing it, like this and that, your teammate has to go there and be like, hey, you know what, like, yeah, this was a bad game. Next game you're coming back stronger. Like, just do your thing. Do what you know how to do. And the kid was good in college, so it's like
he wasn't the first overall pick for nothing.
Yeah. So to me, it's like, are you a bust, or what's going on? Like, you were not ready for the NFL, or what's the deal? Like, because you were really good in college and you were the number one pick. So what's it gonna take for you to start playing like that?
Exactly. You know, like Caleb Williams had a bad game Monday night. Was it Monday Night Football or Sunday night?
Sunday night
football.
Sunday night against the Texans.
Versus the Texans. Honestly, he was a good quarterback in college, and I'm not talking shit or anything, but it's like the curse of the USC quarterback.
Yeah.
Is he gonna follow it or get confidence and follow with what Stroud said? Stroud talked with him after the game, and
but he didn't even want to hear it.
and it's like if Caleb Williams didn't want to hear it, he was out being a diva.
Yeah, he was.
And it's like, no, it's like, you listen. And even CJ Stroud said it. Like, I loved it that a lot of guys would come at me after games and talk to me and say, give me advice.
Yeah.
Like, he opened his ears and listened and said, thank you.
Yeah, and I get it. CJ Stroud's still young.
Yes.
But he's been in the league already. He knows what it is to lose a game or two. So you're the rookie. This is your second game in the fucking NFL. Mm-hmm. Like, if this young kid is willing to like give you some advice on how to get better, just give it a listen. Don't act like a diva and don't want to hear it. Like, you think you're gonna get better like that? Like, no. You're gonna come next. You're gonna come next game and you're gonna do the same fucking mistakes you did last game.
Exactly. You lost the game. Oh well, get over it.
Yes.
This guy has been in the league, I don't want to say a lot longer than you. He's been there a year. But he's listened to the other veteran quarterbacks give him advice at the end of games.
Yes.
So take his advice also on things that he wishes that people would have told him more of.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we both got the Packers beating the Titans.
Of course.
Of course, back to this game. I hope
Yeah.
Malik Willis just has himself a great game. I even said it in a comment. I posted up in a comment on a Packers page. I was like, manifesting that fourth franchise quarterback. We just keep doing it. We just keep doing it. But we'll see. I mean,
Yeah, I got the Packers. You got the Packers.
yes, sir. And then
The last
last
one.
game, you know, just like we talked about Bryce Young. We got Carolina at Las Vegas.
Our first game in Las Vegas this season.
First game, home opener.
Raiders. Yeah, it's our first game at home. We had 2 in the road. We're looking good. Our first game, we fucked up. Second game, we come back. We beat the Baltimore Ravens. Nobody would have thought.
Nobody would have thunk it.
Yeah,
I woke up and I saw that they won. I was like, whoa.
I think
Wow.
Vegas bets were probably like
They were like, what the?
whoever went for the Raiders probably got some good cash.
What was the final score again?
We won by 3, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Imagine whoever
26-23, I think.
whoever bet them winning by 3.
Yeah.
Woo, that was a good payday.
We got the Panthers.
It should be a good game because Andy Dalton's the quarterback now.
Yeah.
I mean, Andy Dalton's never been a terrible quarterback. It's just the system that he was in. I mean, with Cincinnati, he had his good games.
Yes.
And then he floated around a little bit. And now with Carolina, I want to see how fast he could catch up with their playbook. Especially, I mean, because I think they have picked him up in the offseason to be a backup, and now I hope they're not giving up on Bryce Young, because if they even said it, that we're not trading him.
Yeah.
But I hope this is just a kind of like a little lesson for Bryce Young.
Like, you're replaceable.
You're replaceable. Get better.
And by somebody old.
Yeah. But I hope they're helping him out. They're boosting his confidence. You know, like they're helping him get better, because I mean, we never want to see these young quarterbacks like
Or
fail
just trade
in
him to the
NFL.
Giants.
Yeah, because I mean, the Giants, they decided to, and I hate saying it over and over and over and over, but it's always going to haunt them that they decided to give a maxed contract to their quarterback, who is
Yes.
fucking garbage,
Yep.
and not Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, exactly.
They're running back. They're. Why would they want to pick him up in the first round if they're not going to give him a big contract?
That, and right now you would have had a badass running back and a
Yes.
really good wide receiver in Neighbors.
Yes, Neighbors is good,
Yeah.
but he just doesn't have a good quarterback.
But yeah, if both my defensive tackle and defensive end play, which is Max Crosby and Christian Wilkins, it should be an easy game for us, because they're gonna put pressure on Andy
Yes.
Dalton. I know
Hopefully-
Diablo's injured, our linebacker, but still, Minshew played really good. I hope he keeps on, playing like that this game, and just keep giving it to fucking Adams.
Yeah, just give it to
You
Adams.
see that fucking badass play he did in the corner?
I didn't.
No.
I didn't. That was a
He
good-
straight leaned for the ball out of bounds, left his 2 feet in the ground. Like, that shit was
a
nice.
tiptoe catch.
Yep, that shit was nice. I was like,
Nice.
yes, that's the Devontae Adams I like to see. Hopefully, I got the Raiders
I
here.
got the Raiders too. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I got the Raiders in this
Yeah.
one. It should be a fun game to watch for the Raiders. Hopefully, they just blow them out.
Yeah, that'll be
I
nice.
could see it. I could see it.
Yeah.
It's just the only thing also in this game, Alexander Mattinson or Zamir White. Who's gonna take over? Who's gonna?
I think Madison's questionable.
Yeah.
So Samir White's probably gonna be our number 1. He needs to step it up.
He does.
He needs to start stepping it up. I know he could. I know he's good enough to do it. But I don't want to see him go down like Tony Pollard, like all
Yes.
these. Oh, I'm a number 1, but when
When given the opportunity, nothing happens.
you fumble the ball. Like, no. So I could see him having a good game in this game.
I hope so.
Yeah, because the Panthers don't have a good defense.
They don't.
I think they're
team
30
needs to get rebuilt.
and running backs
Yeah.
as defense. So hopefully he goes off on this game and starts getting his confidence up, so he could just keep doing it week after week.
I hope so. You know, like the Raiders showed a lot of life last week, and I hope they just keep it going, keep the ball rolling.
We're going above 500.
2-1. 2-1 doesn't sound too shabby.
Yeah, we're going
It
above
doesn't sound
500.
too far away. It could
Yes.
happen. I mean, it's gonna make that division a little tighter.
Yeah.
You know, Kansas City. I mean, they do play Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta, maybe they have a little bit of magic left in them. Who knows?
That'll be nice.
Detroit and Arizona. Arizona's looking really
Mm-hmm.
good too.
Yes.
You know, finally, the Rams in San Francisco. I mean,
Two banged up teams.
Two teams are like
Let's see.
banged up.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, just name a couple more matches real quick. You know, like who knows? We'll see. I mean, the Chargers are playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. That one's gonna be a good game. Who
I
knows?
can't stand either team, but I hope the Steelers beat the Chargers.
I got the Chargers in
Yeah,
this one.
especially with Herbert
Yeah.
questionable.
It's
So
gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough
yes.
to win. And then you got Fields as a starter still because Wilson
Yeah.
still has that calf injury.
That calf injury.
But we'll see. I mean, it should be a fun week.
Yes.
Any quick shout outs you want to give out?
No. Before we go, I just want to let you guys know there's 9 teams that haven't won a game. They're 0-2. So I just want you. I'm gonna give you all
Yes,
9.
give us all 9.
And I want you to tell me who do you think could still make it to the playoffs? Because only 11% of 0-2 teams have made it to the playoffs.
Yes.
So we got the Panthers,
Oh,
we got the Giants, we got the Broncos, we got the Rams, the Titans, the Colts, the Jaguars, the Bengals, and the Ravens.
wow.
Give me your 2 teams that you think still can make it to the playoffs.
I am surprised the Jaguars and Ravens are 0-2.
Okay.
Those are basically 2 of the main ones that I'm surprised. Everybody else is kind of like, I kind of saw it already. But
Yeah.
I'm surprised that those 2 teams are 0-2. And I feel like
Yeah.
from those 2, I feel like the Ravens are over the Jaguars.
Okay.
I feel like the Ravens over the Jaguars.
To me, my 2 teams would be the Ravens and the Bengals.
Yeah.
Joey Koo is letting me down.
They almost beat the Chiefs.
Yeah,
They almost beat the Chiefs.
yeah, but yeah, it's the Ravens and the Bengals, and yeah, I'm gonna go with the Ravens as them still making it to the playoffs.
I would say Ravens 1, Jaguars 2,
Yeah.
and then Bengals.
Bengals.
3.
Okay, yeah, I'll have it with the Ravens, Bengals, then the Jaguars.
Damn, that's insane.
Yes,
Those are the 9 teams are 0-2.
yeah.
That's insane.
So we'll see who gets their wins this week. Maybe some of these teams get their first win, and you know, like we'll go from there. But
Definitely.
yeah, quick shout outs. Everybody that's been supporting on the YouTube channel, getting us to more than 50 subscriptions. Thank you. I'm not sure who you guys are right
Yes,
now.
But we
I'm
appreciate all
yes,
of you.
exactly.
Honestly,
Everybody
54, I think, subscribers at the moment right now.
at the moment.
All 54 of you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we're gonna start doing lives more often
Yes.
on YouTube, not just on IG. We do them on IG for the most part, but we're gonna start doing them on YouTube also. So it's gonna be raw and uncut, whatever the fuck
Always.
we,
Whatever comes out, comes out.
Yeah, whatever comes out comes out. If you want to be our editor,
Yes.
just let us know.
Let us know what the position is for interns.
Yeah,
Internship.
But if we go live on fucking YouTube,
Yes.
it's raw and uncut.
Raw and uncut.
But yeah, we appreciate all of you guys. You know,
Yes.
thank you for your support. You know, we just do this to, you know, give you guys information about a little bit that we know, the
Yes.
little knowledge that we know. But yeah, you know, we're having fun.
We have fun every week doing
Yeah.
this, you know, and we love it, you know, and we love it so much that, again, like we said last episode,
That Sergio's almost getting divorced.
yes, they're leaving me. They're like, you focus on football too much.
We can't have this in this
We can't
household.
have this in this household. That's it. It's over. But we are doing a giveaway.
Sure.
A Fanatics hat giveaway. This is a Fanatics hat. My cuñada gave it to me. But if you comment on this video, 2 videos from now, we will be doing the draw of who is gonna be the winner. You gotta like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Comment your favorite team. Show us proof, by the way, and you'll be entered to win Fanatics brand football hat. Your team, not my team or his team, but your team, whatever team.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably a Raider fan or a Packer fan. I mean, if you're listening to this podcast, but
Yeah.
if you want to join, we will put the details also on Instagram.
Out for the new followers.
Yes.
If you guys don't follow us on IG, we'll drop the link on the YouTube video once we
Yes.
post it, so you guys could go and follow us there, and like that, you guys could do everything he's asking for, and post it on IG and stuff, and we go from there. Just we'll get all the details and do a little raffle for you guys, and whoever's the winner gets a hat like that.
Gets a hat. We'll send you guys a couple pictures of the winner. Well, the winner will send a couple pictures to see which design of hat you want,
Yeah.
and then we'll ship it out to you. Whoever wins it,
Mhm.
good luck. Like, share, and subscribe,
Please.
and let us know your favorite team in the comment section down below.
Yes,
Down
sir.
below. Yes, and I hope you have an amazing week. Also, a huge shout out to my daughter's volleyball team. On Wednesday, they had their first game. They won. They came back after losing the first set. They took the next 2 sets and they ended up winning.
Nice.
So congratulations.
Congratulations.
To my daughter. I love you. Mwah. I can't wait to go to your next game, and I hope you guys continue with the success and
Yeah.
keep on learning.
Yeah, that's good. Congratulations to her and her team. And yeah, like you said, let them keep rolling them wins.
Let the other teams keep talking. Let the other teams keep talking, and you just shut them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I hope everybody has a good weekend.
Definitely.
This is the end of our episode. Episode 3. So we'll get back to you guys next week. Friday. We'll get back to you on IG on that.
Yes.
But we might do something a little different next week. But we'll let you guys know.
We'll let you guys know what's gonna happen next week, and hopefully big things are coming to this episode. These shows and episodes. We're very excited.
Yes.
Again, thank you for the subscribers. It just keeps growing, and the views just keep growing. We appreciate you guys all, and from Leo's Club, thank you guys.
Yep.
And you guys be safe.
Peace.